Wait a minute. Oleksandr Usyk versus who? Oleksandr Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven has been confirmed to take place in Egypt for the WBC Heavyweight Championship belt. Guys, this is not a joke. This is not an April Fool's joke. This is not a prank. This is real. It has been confirmed. And I must be honest with you guys, I am absolutely fuming. I am super disappointed. I was speechless. I am just lost for words. Oleksandr Usyk has gone and chosen someone that is not even ranked in boxing to give this person a shot at the world title. I cannot believe this. This is just absolutely insane. Rico who? Rico Verhoeven? Guys, this is incredibly insane. This is, what is happening in boxing right now is just crazy because there's so many things going on here. And you're thinking Oleksandr Usyk, which is somebody that I love, by the way. Like, I adore Usyk. I think Usyk is one of the best fighters I've ever seen in boxing, right? And with all the craziness, you're thinking someone is going to do something sensible. Someone is going to do something great for boxing. And then Usyk goes and announces that he's fighting Rico Verhoeven. A guy that, let's be honest, guys, this guy does not deserve a title shot. He does not deserve to be fighting for the WBC Heavyweight Championship belt because there are so many fighters that deserve this shot more than this guy. And you know what? We're going to go through the list in a bit, but this is what I want to say, right? I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not disappointed because Usyk is fighting Rico Verhoeven. That's not the reason. I'm only disappointed because this is not a exhibition fight. This is not, a simulation. This is real. This guy is going to get the opportunity to fight Oleksandr Usyk for a WBC belt. This guy could become a world champion. This guy could become a world champion before Agit Kabayel. Just take that in. This guy could become a world champion before anybody else in boxing. Just think about it. Just put a name there. This guy could become a heavyweight world champion before all the fighters that I'm about to go through in a little bit in this video. Can you fathom that? Can you get that? Can you sort of process that for a second? This is insane. And I'm upset. I'm disappointed because Usyk is fighting someone that he shouldn't be fighting. And if he's going to fight him, he shouldn't put the WBC belt on the line. That is just wrong. That is just not fair. That's not fair for a lot of boxers. That is not right in boxing. And I love Usyk. I think he's great. He's going to go down as one of the greats in the division. But he's making a huge mistake here. He's doing something that no champion should do. And that is to, give someone a title shot that does not deserve it. And not only do they not deserve it, they're not a boxer. This guy is not a boxer. Right? So who is Rico Verhoeven? As you can see here, we look at his box rec. And this guy is, 1 win, no losses and no draws. And look here, he fought a guy in Germany called Janos Finfera. This guy fought someone called Janos Finfera in Germany. So he's currently 1-0. And the next fight that he's going to take on is Oleksandr Usyk for the WBC World Championship belt. Look, he's called the Prince of Kickboxing, 36 years old. He's from the Netherlands, 6'5". Guys, what are we doing? What's going on? Like, seriously, what are we doing in boxing? Why have we got into the place where we're doing this? We're giving people the opportunity to fight for heavyweight belts that they don't deserve at all. Look, I was disappointed in Tyson Fury fighting Francis Ngannou, but I could accept that because there was no belt on the line. I was excited to see Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou because of the way Francis Ngannou performed against Tyson Fury. And once again, there was no belts on that. So it was fine with me. But this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Now, this is where, my disappointment sort of heightens, right? When I see this, right? So this is the WBC. This is the current WBC rankings, right? As you can see here, Oleksandr Usyk is the WBC World Champion, rightfully so. Agit Kabayel is the WBC Interim Champion, right? So Usyk could have fought Kabayel. Usyk did not want to fight Fabio Wardley, fine. But in the rankings, in the WBC rankings, Agit Kabayel is next in line. And of course, the WBC have said that, Usyk is going to fight Kabayel after this fight, for example. But why put the belts on the line? Why give somebody else the opportunity to become a world champion before a legit fighter in Agit Kabayel? Now, let's go down here. As you can see, this is the rankings, right? And I'm going to make sure I zoom in so you guys can get more understanding. So this is the rankings, right? So you can see here, Lawrence Okolie is in the list, right, for the WBC, belt. He is currently the silver title holder, right? You've got Daniel Dubois. Yes, maybe Usyk is not going to fight Daniel Dubois again. Okay, fine. Anthony Joshua, Usyk is not going to fight Anthony Joshua again. That is fine because he's fought him. But look, you got Italma. Okay, let's say Italma is young and he needs to, build his career. But Italma will take the Usyk fight. You got Filip Hrgovic. What does he have to do to get a world title shot over Rico Verhoeven? You got Agit Kabayel. Yes, he's coming off a good win against, Charles Martin. Fair enough. You got Martin Bakole. Usyk could have fought Bakole. Give him a chance. If you're going to fight Verhoeven, you could fight Bakole. Look here. Richard Torres. Why not? Give him a chance. He's deserving of the opportunity. He's on the rankings. Look here. Frank Sanchez. Fight him. He's a boxer. What's going on? Zhile Zhang is on there. Deontay Wilder. He's fighting Derek Chisora. Guido Vianello. He's on there as well. Derek Chisora. Jared Anderson. Look here. Otto Wallen is on there. Richard Guiakpo. You can even go down to cruiserweights that are coming into the division. Usyk could fight. So it makes no sense for Oleksandr Usyk to be fighting Rico Verhoeven and giving this guy an opportunity to become a world champion. I cannot get my head around it, guys. And I know some of you guys would say, yeah, it is Oleksandr Usyk's, prerogative as a champion to choose what he wants to do next. Guys, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Look, Muhammad Ali, he had exhibition fights. George Foreman had exhibition fights. That is absolutely fine. But it becomes a problem when you put a world title on the line. And it becomes a much bigger problem when you give someone that does not deserve a world championship opportunity the chance to become a champion, when there are other fighters that are more than, enough, more than deserving of the opportunity to get a world title shot. And Oleksandr Usyk has just gone and given that opportunity to Rico Verhoeven. Guys, saying that I am disappointed is an understatement. I'm just disappointed. I'm lost for words. Like, I expected better from Oleksandr Usyk. I thought Oleksandr Usyk would be someone to do right by boxing. He would have gone on there, make it this, maybe choose the most weakest opponent in the rankings, in the WBC rankings or in the IBF or WBC or in the ring rankings, whatever rankings. Just choose a boxer, someone that does not deserve the opportunity at all, and give them a chance. It is a great location to fight on the pyramids in Egypt. It's great. It's happening in Africa. I'm excited about it. I'm going to watch this fight, of course, because I'm a boxing fan and I love Usyk. I'm a fan of Usyk. I'm going to watch it. But I have to be honest, guys. This channel is all about being honest and saying the truth and standing for boxing. This right here is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And I cannot say that it's right. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to do a live watch along for it. But it's wrong. And I have to say it because there are other fighters that are, more deserving of the opportunity to fight for the WBC World Championship belt. Guys, get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it genuinely. Like, let me know, you agree with this or you do not agree with it. Just let me know. If you're an Usyk fan, that's fine. If you agree with me, you don't agree with me, that is absolutely fine. Just get in the comment section and let me know what you think about this.